Welcome to Season 2 of the Dungeons Delinquents podcast, a podcast featuring the lovely chaotic dumbasses over here at NoNoNoah. Zelda plays as Dorothea Parsnips, a short monk female human. Kitsune plays as a Pantherian ranger named Mirei Iwasawa. Mullet 100 plays Urang, a human wizard. And NoNoNoah himself plays Wilhelm Helmsman, a war priest cleric dwarf that follows the goddess Athena. All these idiots are guided by Large Term, our mysterious DM. Will they be able to save the world, or will their lack of brain cells doom them and the world?
I spawned a pet. His name is George.
I will be upset if he's not an ape. That's not an ape, bro. He moves and shit. What the fuck?
He's gonna sit right here.
Well, turn him.
Yo.
He's in a permanent flux of doing the wave.
Yeah, this is my lizard sauna.
The fucking turkey off the table. Leave her alone! Weak shin bullshit. Leave her alone! Get him, Hydra. Oh god, oh god. Oh no! You're pushing the others over. Holy fuck.
That's not even max size. I just stopped doing
This is
it.
as big as the table.
We should just keep it there.
No, it's too distracting. How is it getting
bigger? Is there no max size?
Why are you pushing it?
Guys, I think I found max size.
What the fuck?
I found max size, guys.
You make that.
Die. Oh, not like that.
Jesus.
I said die, and then it was deleted.
You ask and she who shall receive.
What the fuck was? Did you have a stroke while you were saying that? What the fuck, Brian? Yes, getting your share of scene.
Am I okay?
I don't know. Do you smell oranges?
No.
Do you smell almonds? Oh no.
No.
What about a slight hint of ammonia and bleach?
No.
Nah, he didn't come in his pants, so I guess that's not the problem.
Just so y'all know, the almond thing is actually legit. If you smell almonds, it might be cyanide.
Oh, I was going off of if you have a stroke, you normally smell citrus. So
Yeah, no, the almonds thing is it's not for everyone, but for a lot of people, if you smell almonds and there's no almonds, it might be cyanide.
Interesting.
Cyanide is pretty fun.
Like cyanide.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool, son.
It's pretty toxic.
So like cyanide and happiness, right?
So,
Yeah, sure.
Sean, since you're so versed in the ways of this, could you tell me what anthrax smells like?
Death.
I have an envelope of it here. I could send it to you. What's your address? You can tell me.
You should just hang on to that.
No, Keen. Why the fuck would I have anthrax?
Anthrax.
Picking up from where we left off, a few days have passed since former Count Ballsmith's trial. Ten Kick has moved into the noble mansion, allowing all of you to stay there as well. Now, during these few days, Inu has begun to educate him in noble society and how to properly lead, as well as beginning to teach him the fundamentals of magic. However, during this time, rumors have also been starting to spread through Brewstone about Ballsmith's trial, and the people have begun to grow a little restless of what is going to happen. Now, to combat that, Niu has helped Tenkick put a speech together for the people where she will formally announce him as Count Tenkick Iwasawa, and Tenkick will be able to reassure the people that they can trust him to lead. Now, as you all reconvene, you find yourselves in the dining hall of this noble mansion, waiting for breakfast to be served. You all can see Uwe sitting at a table seeming to almost tinker on a seed. Niu is taking a moment to educate Tenkick on magic, specifically about cantrips, and looking across the table goes, Urane, you're a wizard. Would you give Ten Kick an example of cantrips and pass the cup with one?
Okay. I'm gonna use shocking
Can you use
grace.
magic?
Hey,
Shocking.
hey, let's not shock the table.
What do you want me to do? Set it on fire?
Brian, do you not have any spell that doesn't have anything to do with damage?
He has
I have
magic hand, doesn't he?
Water
I
gun.
mean,
No, he
I
doesn't.
mean,
He doesn't have
that's not
mage
a cantrip.
hand.
I do.
Oh, well, there you go. Use mage hand, dumbass.
Alright, fine. I'll use mage hand.
Stuff up for
Lame.
Hey, real quick, I have a question. Iwasawa, that's your brother or your sister, right?
Brother.
Brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
younger.
Sorry, couldn't remember
Yeah,
the
the younger
gender.
one. That's fine.
Fine. I'll teach him my useless spell and show him mage hand.
Okay, so as you pass the cup, Nia gives a nod of approval and just goes straight back to her lesson, which is cut short as the maids of the mansion really begin to wheel in your guys' meals. And as you guys are eating, Nia begins to speak. Heroes, it's to my understanding that you were going to resume your quest today, but if I can implore you, I would like you all to guard Tenkick at a speech. As it stands, I do not know how far Balsamouth's corruption had spread into the guards, so until I have a proper amount of time to investigate that, I would prefer you all to guard him during his first public appearance. I've hired an adventurer new to town to be his personal guard for the time being. However, it put me at ease to have you four also watching over the event.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You trust us? Okay, sure. Yeah.
I go where Athena
Should I have a
calls
reason
me.
not to trust you?
I mean, no, but
I mean, we're kind of terrible at our jobs, but you know.
Speak for yourself.
we'll do exceptionally good this time.
Speak for yourself,
Yeah.
ranger and wizard.
I know magic this time.
Don't worry, if Urang does anything special, I'll kneecap him.
Urang with an E.
That's good.
That's
Dorothea, I'm glad you know how to spell.
Mm-hmm. With an E.
All right. The speech will be in approximately 4 hours at the government building in the center of town.
Just enough time to get laid.
You're right,
Huh?
let's go in the back room now.
No.
Okay, so
I've always wanted to spread my holy seed on a cat. Sorry, we should continue.
oh my god. So we have 4 hours before we gotta protect, right?
Yep, you have 4 hours. He has told you that it is at the government building in the center of town.
Center of
can I-
town? Is there a temple nearby?
Are we close to
You've been to the temple.
town?
I know, but is it close to that building?
Let me pull up the map, actually.
Map.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
During this 4 hours, could I like scout around town, see if I see anything suspicious?
You want to scout around town? You want to scout around town? You want to scout the government building? What do you want to do?
I'll start with the government building, then go around town.
Okay. I'm gonna send you guys that map real quick first.
Okay.
I think I've
Sounds like a good idea. I should also probably just scout around town because I got nothing better to do.
Why don't you're a ranger and you're a cat woman? Why don't you like scout the rooftops out?
Oh hell yeah!
Do it Assassin's
that plan.
Creed style.
Well, watch out for hay bales.
Oh.
Oh, leap of faith. It's you, auditore joke.
All right.
Oh, I missed the hay.
Actually, on the maps on the D&D Discord, it is that first. It's that drive link right there.
Fucking put your goddamn HP on this
Brewstone.png.
thing.
Who's DMing me?
Brewstone.png.
It is the.
Is it the first one? Oh, it's literally right there. Right in front of my fucking face.
It's that kind of bigger building there. That's kind of has some blank area around it between West District and Trade Town.
Oh, it's gonna make me open up.
Okay. Oh, that's a... Okay, it's... Okay, big town. Got it.
Yes, this is a big town. It is a trade center.
Good point. Yeah, so...
Did I tell the wizard?
I'll-
I already forgot. Did I tell the wizard that the Lonely Peak boy sends his regards? Do I need to have that written down anymore?
We gotta tell Masami that.
Riley, I don't mean to
Right.
be an asshole, but this does not tell me where the fuck the cathedral is.
Oh, right, yeah, cathedral. I never actually placed where the cathedral was.
Yeah, that's why I
We'll
was
say
like,
the cathedral. Okay, so you see that big kind of gap area up to
I
like right
just
above Trade
fucking
Town?
closed it. 1 second. Okay, big
You're
what
welcome,
now?
Bucky. You know that kind of like big like blank area right above Trade Town?
Okay, got it. And
That's where
and
it's
then
at.
the middle blank area, that's the government building.
Yes.
All right, folks, I'm going to the temple.
Okay, so we know we know fucking names. Yeah, I'm smart. Wilhelm is going back to the temple. Urang and Mireille are gonna fucking scout.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys gonna scout? What are you guys gonna do?
I'm scouting the government building.
Okay, you're gonna scout the government building.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run
What?
around on the rooftops like a fucking weeb and like use my cat-like senses to survey a large area.
You'll get distracted
Okay.
by a moth.
Probably, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Dorothea, what are you gonna do?
Nap time.
Okay.
You guys have fun.
All right. Dorothea promptly falls asleep while the rest of you leave. All right. So for scouting, I'm just gonna have you guys roll perception checks and just tell me what you guys are looking for.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta scale my D20 up.
Oh, I see nothing.
Gotta get the big one.
Gotta get my big D20 out.
The map. I think I wasn't paying attention.
You think you weren't paying attention, or you weren't paying
Okay.
attention.
So what are you looking for though, Brian?
Literally right now, I'm just like looking around the stage to see if I could find anything. Like,
Okay. So with
that's
that roll,
pretty
I'm gonna
good.
tell you what you see in the government building.
Okay.
So at this government building, you say it's a big area. Like it is fenced off with a brick or stone wall with like spikes at the top. It has a double gate of wrought iron and some guard stations out front. It's got like one of those like rows that kind of like goes up and around up to the front and then back out. Then and then at the where the road kind of hits the building, that's where there's like a big balcony and whatnot, and that you can see that that's where the speech is going to be at.
All right, can I go up to the balcony?
Yeah.
All right, I
How
want
do you
to.
spell and snare?
There probably isn't, but can I detect magic up here?
Yeah, you can try.
Hotkey.
Huh, 4. I'm glad I'm getting all my low rolls out.
You cannot sense anything because you find yourself looking at a piece of glass.
Ah, yes, this glass is glass.
This glass is made out of glass.
All right, can I like look wherever I assume he's going to be standing and like see if I could see any like spots of where someone might want to break in or something?
You're gonna look. So you want to stand like right around where he'd be standing and like look around that area.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can tell just how things are set up right now from that previous perception check that he'd probably be standing right around the center of the balcony for the majority of the people to see him.
Are there
And then,
any
like, are
vantage
there-
points to that, like sniper points, I suppose? Are there any
Yeah.
Are there any
that's where I was going.
rooftops tall enough to like trump that balcony? And if so, could the ranger potentially scout those out while on the rooftops?
Yeah, I could totally do that if they're there. Riley.
You can tell that there's one or two, but they'd be on the like other side of the government building, so it wouldn't be a very good vantage point.
Okay, so
But
we
like,
can
we're
rule
dealing
we
with
can
bows
rule
and
out.
arrows, but we're dealing with bows and arrows, so a half decent archer could still like arc
Mhm.
it.
Hey Brian, you know any wind magic?
I know Cloud.
Just
of
create
daggers.
just create a fucking tornado around the fucking government building.
Just create a cloud of daggers.
Yeah, just hurt
That'll
everyone inside
deflect
of
all
it.
the
That sounds
arrows.
like a good idea.
Sure does.
Am I at the temple? Just a question.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna be convening and praying for 2 hours while y'all
Okay.
are doing whatever you're doing.
I'm gonna go check out that tower thing you mentioned, because they can still arc arrows. So I'm gonna go check it out just to be safe.
Yeah, like the buildings behind it that are a little taller.
Because they're bow and arrows, so there's a real chance you could still do it if you're a half decent archer. Parabolas.
If you're gonna check it out, roll.
Roll. All right.
9. Then
Yeah.
Plus your perception bonus. Or 17, looks better. So, you're looking at these buildings, giving them a nice thorough look through. You can't really notice anything is out of place or unlatched. You can see the government building from there, and you can tell that the angle that they'd have to shoot from, they'd practically have to shoot almost straight up to get it to hit 10 kick.
So not impossible, just unlikely.
Just very, very unlikely.
All right, well, that's good at least.
Can I detect magic one more time around the balcony? The fuck, dude.
You think this? You're looking at, you're like leaning over the edge of the balcony. You're looking down. You see this blade of grass, and you think it looks really fucking cool.
That's one magical blade of grass.
Bruh. All right, I'm gonna try
Okay,
to
okay. Hold on. You can detect some magic. However, the magic you detect, you can tell is just to make whoever's speaking voice a little louder for the rest of the people there.
Oh, PA system spell. Okay. Get Hulk Hogan out of here. He can sit right. He'll be the other player.
Oh my god! Stop.
What else do you guys want to scout out?
So, just tell me whenever 2 hours is up, because I want to see if I gain some sort of insight into the coming conflict or event.
I don't know. I've never actually planned anything out this well before.
No, I'm going to give you your insight in a personal message.
Okay, that's fine.
Ominous?
Well, it's probably going to be encoded, so...
Probably.
I mean, that is how God works, right? He whispers it in one person's ear and then everyone else calls him crazy. Because he likes playing with the ants in the anthill. You put one ant in a mound of sugar, all the sugar they could ever possibly want and nowhere to put it. And then you take that ant out of the sugar pile and you put him back in the anthill and everyone's like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man?
That doubles my speed.
God, I wish I was that ant.
We smell the sugar, Nigel. Where is it? I do not know, sir. I do not know.
It's up my ass. It's up my ass.
All ants are British because they colonize. Alright, that's the end of that joke.
Should I waste one of my third level spells?
That was a really long-winded typing session there, since I just now got that message.
I had to think of how to word it for a second.
Yeah, without, ruining it. Yeah, I got you. Alright, with that message, I start walking back towards the Capitol government building thing.
Okay, you're going to help them scout out?
Well, I will at the very least scout the building out, since I can't move very fast.
Mm-hmm.
All
right.
How many entrances / exits are there? And is it just the front door, or is there a catwalk?
There is a back courtyard, but you guys don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
This is one big walled off area.
Yeah.
So there is the one main gate that you guys know. That is the only way in through the wall. Is the one main gate.
Got
Wait,
it.
what the fuck happened to my pet dragon?
Riley deleted him.
I did not.
Hey, you did? I brought him over to you, and then you deleted him because I was like, hey,
Brian
look.
deleted him.
Oh, I don't know who deleted him then.
I probably did.
It's fine, I spawned a new one.
It's fine.
Alright.
We'll get you a new pony.
Exactly.
Do you guys want to keep scouting?
So,
Of
am
course
I
yes, but I don't really know what to scout.
am I with these two at this point? Have we
Yes.
reconvened?
Yeah, we'll say about an hour's pass. You have 3 hours till the speech, and I'm holding up 4 fingers because I'm a dumbass.
3 hours? I thought I convened for 2.
We'll say Athena
Just
was
did such a
very
good job.
prompt
Oh, okay.
with that message.
I just fucking sat on my dwarf knees, and Athena made me suck. Got it. Gentlemen, I fear that the conflict that's coming will come internally and not so much from outside sources.
Oh.
So,
You know what we didn't do?
best to leave
didn't-
ourselves next to the kid.
You know what we didn't do is we didn't ask New who that fucking adventurer she hired was.
Did she really do much, though?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, she said that she ordered? That's not the right word.
Hired.
She
Mail-
ordered an
Mail
Uber.
ordered bride. Mail ordered bride.
I know.
She said she hired a new adventurer into town to be his personal bodyguard, but we never actually asked her who that was.
Hang on, can we just, before this idea gets away from me, I really want to go off and create a bunch of magical rings that's like Uber but with adventurers, so you can order an adventurer to your town quickly. Can we side quest that at some point? Sorry. Anyway, yeah, we should.
I second that.
We should probably check that bodyguard out. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very least, whenever they get to the government building, I'm going to strongly ask. I'm going to stand next to her. Him. I'm going to stand next to him while he's giving the speech, and I will make the bodyguard not be there because I am far more capable. Right? I would say. So that would prevent that, but I'm more worried about the people who are working at the building. Especially with the cryptic fucking message Athena gave me, so.
Alright, so we have 2 leads to investigate. We have the people working here and the new adventurer. The new adventurers solved this, so we're good. We can look into them later. Closer to the event.
When are they arriving? Riley, do we know that?
Mew did not tell you. However,
they just said the speech will be in 4 or 5 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
They said the speech will be in 4 hours. You can probably assume that they'll be there when there's about an hour and a half till the speech.
Iwasawa, you're a ranger. You got any wildly fantastic abilities?
None of that would be helpful here.
No trappies? I thought rangers are good with trappies.
I mean, I do have traps, but they don't have, like, a long duration. Those are all higher level.
Okay, fair enough. Brian, you probably don't have any, what I consider, spell mines, do you?
No.
Okay, I didn't take spell mines either, just because I wanted more healing things. Best I can do is buff us whenever the time comes, really. What about you, Parsnips? You got anything up your sleeves?
Parsnips is sleeping.
I thought we carried her here.
Yeah, sure, we carried her here.
Why are you waking me?
Can I hit her in the head with the hilt of my battle axe?
Roll.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
I'm going to die.
You're not gonna die. You're just gonna have a mild concussion at the least. Oh.
That's not fatal.
You hit the grass right next to her.
Good. Did that wake her up? Are you awake?
No.
Alright, that time was a practice run. We're doing it for real. I got a 7.
You hit the other side.
Are you awake now?
You're slowly starting to dig a grave.
Are you awake now?
Hey. Can I fart in her face?
Whoa, what the fuck?
16! I bet that one gets you right in your dome.
Yeah, that domes her.
Wake up!
That wakes her up. That wakes her up.
Wake up or I'll make you into a parsnip.
What? What do you want? What do you need?
We need to prep. Do you have any magical abilities?
What are you doing with Hulk Hogan?
I have
What are you doing with Hulk Hogan is just such a fucking surreal sentence to be spoken. What are you doing with Hulk Hogan?
All right. Are you guys going to do any more scouting?
Scout inside of the building, not like where the thing's at. Like,
I
Or the
You
have-
scout
wolf
inside?
puppy.
I just need.
Like, what are you gonna look at inside?
I just need basic information. What floor is the balcony on?
Second floor.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 floors in this building.
Yes. Hadn't thought that far ahead. I didn't actually plan it inside.
Okay,
Okay.
then never mind.
Literally my next question was
I mean,
how many
fuck it.
staircases?
Oh my god.
Hey man, you
No,
told me to
I'm
prep.
done
I'm
scouting.
prepping.
If you didn't make it, I'm done scouting.
You're done scouting.
Who?
I'm
I
going to
don't like the
walk
way
in.
he said that.
I'm going to walk in front of the government building, and then just sit down and start like a campfire in front of the building while I wait for these fuckers. I'm also going to be roasting a mutton chop to wake Parsnips up because I know food motivates her.
Make bread.
All right.
When it gets to like 10-ish minutes before the speech, I'm gonna go cast Spike Growth in that sniper tower that is not actually a sniper tower, just in case.
That one just slightly taller building.
Yeah, well, you know,
Sniper.
a decent archer
Hey,
can still make that shot.
Hey, it's still a threat, Riley. You made it sound like a threat, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Spike Growth has
Yeah.
a 10-minute duration, so when it gets to like 10 minutes before, I'm gonna just like leave that there.
Mm-hmm. So none of you want to scout anymore? That's it?
I mean, every
can't even
single
think of
time I've
anything else.
asked you a question, it's been like, I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead. So yeah, I'm done.
Because of the shit that you guys are
Well,
going for, I'm like, oh yeah, they won't go worry about this.
Well, joke's on you. We're actually planning shit out for once.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Quick, how many wooden pegs are in between the balcony and like the plank ladder thing? Like, what's the weight support if I jumped up on that thing at some point? You know, like the railing.
If you jumped up on the railing.
Yeah. What's the weight support limit of that? I need to know.
Dwarves are dense little fuckers, so
Yeah, that's correct. That's why I need to know the weight limit of the railing, Riley.
they're dense little fuckers and they're compact.
Yes, I'm like a
then
fucking
with your-
uranium rock.
What's
and then with your
what's
armor,
the area of your feet?
then with your
Short.
armor,
We need to know
I'd
the
say
area
no.
of your feet.
I'd say you could stand on it, but it's gonna be very fucking.
All right, guys,
wobbly.
pro strats. At the very least, put me on the railing. I'll drop through the floor. I'll just straight up tank to the first floor.
I think I'm just gonna wait around and wait for. I kind of want to wait.
Fucking ODST, fucking dwarf drop.
You want to wait until it's about to start?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait in the balcony though, like where he's gonna
Okay,
speak.
you guys are gonna wait.
So you're just gonna watch me
I'm gonna-
cook food?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna wait near
Alright.
the main entrance for New because I want to ask her about that new adventure.
like
Well, I
right
have to.
around the gates.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask just so I can ask her about the new adventure whenever she shows up.
Okay, what about you, Dorothea?
What are we doing? What's going on? Punching doors. Got it.
Bruh.
What?
I'm with the wizard. I'm going with the Yurang with the E.
Okay, so we're just chilling up in the balcony.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you guys wait, it's about an hour till it starts, and you see New, Ten Kick, and the adventurer show up. The adventurer looking familiar.
Is it Carl?
Familiar, huh?
Is that the adventurer?
Senior.
Is it that chick whose name I can never pronounce?
Lasagna.
I think it was Turbo Mill.
Turbo MILF? Is that what you said?
That's not her name, but that's what I always call her because I can't pronounce her name.
That's a good gamer tag. Turbo MILF.
Okay, back on track.
You're gonna have to take the
Yeah,
golem off the table.
It is Thorina.
It is Tharina.
Is that the bits that help us in the mine?
Yes, the one that brought you guys here.
I don't trust her.
Yeah.
Wait, Tharina? I thought it was lasagna. Wow.
Oh my
I-
god.
Tharina,
I'm
got
like
it.
50% inclined to trust her. I mean, I did flirt with her really hard and spent a hot night.
Yeah, you did.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
you did.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember. It's been like weeks. Was she the leader of the other adventurer group or no? I can't remember.
Yes.
She was. Okay. So she wasn't the one who
She
called me
did-
short. Got it.
No.
That was why I didn't trust her. Well, okay. Whatever. I'm still cooking.
Seeing Murray Thorina kind of goes, you kind of see her do like the whole little like, you know that one GIF of the lady like doing like the whole math equation bullshit.
Oh yeah.
She's doing that, and then she kind of you see the light bulb go on where she's just like Iwasawa, Iwasawa, and has like the ding 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 siblings.
Oh, I feel so bad for her. She's in for a terrible time. She's in for a hell of a time now.
That's a good sauce.
That's a Rogan sauce.
And also
Well,
going
at
up,
least
Mew kind of looks at you, Murray, and goes, have you finished scouting the area and this place?
Yeah, as well as we could think to. We're all kind of stupid, so we probably missed something, but yeah, did our best.
She kind of sighs a bit, and she goes, good. Worst comes to worst, we wing it.
At least I own up to it.
And she kind of just moves in and goes into the government building with Tenkick and Thorina starting to prepare everything.
Hold on a second. I'm following them in.
You're gonna follow him in? Okay.
I'm gonna keep my eye on that fucking boy.
On
And
Tenkick.
I'm not gonna say anything either. I'm just gonna stand awkwardly in every single room he enters.
All right.
I'm gonna blow a kiss at Thorina in remembrance of the hot night we spent together.
Thorina kind of just looks at you sternly and says, I'm working.
That's fine, so am I.
Who are you working for?
You.
You and Tenkick.
Are you sure you're working for you and Tenkick?
Well, you hired me this morning.
Don't make me drop my hammer on your foot.
She kind of just goes,
I stare upward at her, glaringly.
How are we the ones who are picked by Uwe?
we wonders that every day.
What's she doing, by the way?
Dude, I was
During
just
all
coming to the
this?
capital to cure snake AIDS. I don't know how the hell I got roped in with this shit.
She's
Yeah, I
with
had a cool
she's with Mew and Tenkick and Thorina, just kind of there.
Can we use her godly intuition to
No.
detect any ill intentions? Make her do our jobs for us.
We
Roll
technically...
persuasion.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You're not the most persuasive bloke around.
Nope.
Oh, that was still a pretty good roll.
What's it going to be plus bonuses?
Fuck, fine.
Oh, God,
you persuasion.
you gotta bring it to bonuses. It should be charisma.
I was 0.
So just 16. She goes, yeah, I get what you're saying, but no.
Okay, well, that's
What a
better
fucking
response
devout
than
just
god.
goes- She's just kind of been tinkering with her seed.
Can I be... I'm in the corner of this
That's
room, right, when he's trying to talk to her?
That's like a better response than I expected, honestly.
Can I just look at her? Can I just look at Yui and just be like, how are you a minor deity?
Yui
Brave.
sighs. The seed disappears. She looks to you and says, raising a hand up and goes, I'm getting tired of humoring the insults. She snaps. The snap echoes through the sky, and everyone around you withers to nothing. Vegetation overtakes the city, and it too soon crumbles to nothing as the earth reclaims the land. As you're all looking out over what is now the rolling plains of what once was the city of Brewstone, you see flowers begin to bloom and feel a gentle summer breeze brush up against you. Standing there, absorbing the scene is Uwe. Without breaking her gaze of the grass and flowers rustling in the breeze, she begins to speak. The scene is beautiful, isn't it? Before the humans expanded here, before Forthalia was even a nation, this was one of my favorite places to reflect, to get away from the Pantherians I created. When they were first created, they wouldn't do anything without my input. It was like a child running to their mother to ask what they should do with the coin they earned. I wanted them to think for themselves, so I often found myself here, ensuring they could become self-sufficient. It's how I was with each of my creations. I nurtured them, made sure they were perfect not in heaven's eyes, but mine. And once I knew they were perfect, I made sure they could care for themselves, giving them the tools and knowledge they would need, and then distancing myself. Plants were different, though. They didn't need to be taught more than how to survive and how to reproduce. However, the flowers I made for this field, they always knew when I was here, and always bloomed a little different for me. It's like they knew I needed their beauty. I could always sense how prideful they were, that they knew what little they could do pleased their creator. How I do miss the beauty this field once provided. And as she's saying this, she crouches down to look at one of the flowers, and it blooms to show a brilliant white and purple on one side, and what looks like the cosmos on the inside. But that I actually have to send you guys a picture before I continue.
Noah, what did you do?
Hang on. I want to see this through.
She looks to it with a warm smile that hides the pain of what once was, and keeping her eyes on it says, I crafted entire ecosystems like this. Vegetation, animals, intelligent species. Yet the ones that remember me the best has always been these flowers. The Pantherian Federation worship me, yes, but these flowers always remember me from generation to generation. It was like nothing changed, no matter what I had done, who I had fought, how many mortals I exterminated for offenses against the gods. They were always here, waiting to show me their beauty once again. So while we talked, I thought I would recreate this field once more so I can see their beauty in its full glory again. Standing, and turning to all of you, Ui's face turns grim. Over the last several hundred years, the species have risen and fallen. Blood has often dirtied the hands of the gods. I am no exception. Before that, even we gods fought each other over petty things. I tended to stay out of them, giving more attention to my creations. Though, when I was forced to fight, I was known for being ruthless. For what is a goddess of life and creation if she's not prepared prepared and able to take life as well? And as she says this, you notice magnificent armor rising from the ground, caked in old blood, and you feel a tugging at your ankles as the roots of these flowers take hold of you, doing what they can to please their creator once again. Ui continues, closing her eyes as her hair blows in the breeze. I had stayed out of heaven for the longest of the gods. I chose to live amongst the mortals to craft my species, to ensure they would survive, to the point that I was nothing but a memory to some of the gods. The only reason I returned was due to Athena's insisting, primarily due to her watching me push back a titan for my people. At that time, Athena was practically freshly sprung from Zeus's head compared to how long I had spent with my creations. A titan had managed to crawl up from Tartarus. It made its way towards my beloved creations. As their creator, their mother, and their goddess, I knew they stood no chance. I donned my armor and weapons and made my way to it. The mortals fled before the battle could begin. Some wished to fight with me. I could feel it in them, but they knew better than to defy me. I assumed my true form as a goddess and began with my clash with it. The battle raged for days before other gods even realized the Titan was on Earth, sending only Athena to help mop up the aftermath. I showed my ruthlessness as the mother of my creations in that battle, and rid the world of that wretched beast. Athena begged me to come back to heaven with her after the battle was done, and to my own amazement, I agreed. Far from heaven, for from heaven I could pay better attention to all of my creations. Leaving my bow and spear with the Pantherians, and my armor with these flowers, I returned to heaven, and became subject to the rules Zeus and the others eventually made. Now, as she's finishing this part, she opens her eyes and picks this helmet up the ground and cradles it for a moment. The roots begin to take a deeper hold on you as they puncture your legs, anchoring you to the ground and move up your bodies and snaring you further. I guess what I'm trying to convey with all of you is my inaction in battle and helping you at times does not make me weak. My inaction is due only to the rules of heaven that we are not to interfere unless it is a direct threat to the world or the gods. If it were up to me, I would leave the threat before it could go to where it is now, as to not risk any more of my children. For these flowers you see now are all but extinct, as the humans built brewstone on top of them and cultivated their fields for crops. I can't exterminate the humans for that, but as their mother, it broke my heart to come back here and see all but a few gone. and I do not want to go through that again. With that, Uwe sits in the grass and sets the helmet down next to her. She looks out to the field again, looking upon what once was, once more. She waves a hand, and the roots that had reached up to your chests let go and recede into the earth. As for all of you, all the flowers you can see that Uwe looks so tenderly upon seem to be all looking upon her as well, just as a sunflower looks to the sun. A tear begins to roll down her cheek at once was, and the sun begins to set, giving the flowers an entirely different magnitude of their beauty. Eventually giving one last sigh as the sun finishes setting, Uwe stands up and stands again, and snaps, the noise of which echoes through the sky again. You all blink and you find yourselves back in the government building. Brewstone is back to normal, and the people you saw wither to nothing keep moving as if nothing happened. She walks away and begins moving towards the eastern gate of Brewstone.
A simple yes or no would have sufficed.
That was interesting.
Whoa.
So I guess that means we can't rely on her help. Good to know.
Yes,
Aw,
but
dude.
at the same time, when has she actually ever really helped us? Other
I
than
think she's allowed
guiding
to,
us. And if she was sent by Athena, I mean,
Yeah.
so she's left, she's gone.
Is she gonna come back, or are we just like?
It's up to you guys.
Dude, your ping was so high.
Someone
I
needs
have an
to
idea.
stay with your brother.
Yeah, we should probably deal with these things one at a time. It seems like the brother thing is going to be the more immediate.
Well,
I don't know who's the
range.
most persuasive.
I have the charisma of a fucking toothpick, but I'll go after her because I have more dealings
have
with gods.
15 charisma.
All right, fine.
Yeah, but then if you go,
Parsnips, come with me. Wizard, Ranger,
Oh.
stay here and protect the boy.
all right,
Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye.
divide and conquer. Got it.
I try to walk as fast as I can towards Yui, wherever
Swiftly.
she is at this point.
She's
No,
moving
I'm
towards the
going
eastern
to-
gate. You have about 1 hour until the
The shindig.
speech.
The
So am I like
diction.
walking behind her to her side? What's happening?
You'd be a bit behind her.
Okay, I'm trying to catch up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Yang, you and I can just kind of.
This is not a conversation that should be shouted at one another.
Hey, you from across the market.
Are you guys gonna try and talk to her like that?
No, I'm still trying. I'm speed
No,
walking
you're
to keep up with
catching
her.
up. Yeah, you're
Okay.
I'm a boulder with
Power
legs.
walking.
Come on now.
Okay.
Roll, dude.
So I'm gonna follow their part first, real quick.
That's fine. It's not like me and Yang are doing anything.
Yeah, we're
So
Keep your eye on that
Not for like
kid.
an hour.
so
Oh, yeah,
as
that's a
you're
given.
as you're following Uwe, she basically is ignoring your entire presence. Like you managed to catch up pretty decently behind her, and leaving the city, you see her move approximately 5 minutes away from the main road and stops at a tree. Now, stopping at it, she looks around until with what you guys know as a half smile, she spots the plant that she was looking for and moves to it. And as she reaches it, she sits down next to it and as to absorb herself in the memory of once again for a moment. Now the flower responding to her presence changes form from its normal icy blue appearance to that of what Uwe showed you before. I'm glad you still show your devotion, she mutters to the flower. As if relieved, the near extinct flower still chose to believe in her and still attempts to make her happy.
Aw. Sweet.
So she's like kneeling at a tree basically, and we're standing above her.
More or less.
Yui, I understand in some form your pain. But now is not the time for theatrics. What can we do to fix you? And also, I didn't think my simple question would cause this.
It's been a thing that's been building up over the last few sessions, I've been noting.
I don't. I didn't insult this woman.
Okay.
I asked a simple question.
Okay.
Because I worship a major deity. That's why I was like, are you a minor deity or a major deity? I didn't mean it as a fucking insult.
Okay.
You have the charisma of a boulder too.
Can I smack Dorothea while I'm talking?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, cool.
No, don't hit me. No, don't hit me.
Smack as you.
Oh, bud.
I try to kneecap you.
So,
Bruh.
Uwe looks at you, kind of with a more, like, calmed down expression, and apologizes for getting so worked up. This entire area used to be the field she used to spend so much time in, so this is a rather sensitive area for her.
Wait. Would you say that the seeds of these flowers are still around?
I mean, she's touching one, right?
Well, yes, but...
There's flowers.
Are
They
there-
are all but extinct.
Okay.
Well, I mean, endangered is not extinct, though.
They're all but extinct.
I think extinct is what they are. That's what is being said.
Listen, plants don't care about incest.
That's true.
No, it's
That's true.
extinct.
Pollen
What
is
do you mean?
pollen in the plant world.
She
Pollen. Well, wait. How do plants work?
Listen, all I'm
anybody a
saying
botanist?
is, while they're talking to Uwe, I'm gonna be talking to Tenkick about potentially like breeding those flowers back into population.
Hang
Pollen's
on.
pollen; they don't care about incest.
Hang on. Riley, do these flowers have any sort of magical property to them, or are they just flowers that are
You-
loyal?
they would have some magical properties to them, considering she would, considering they change form when in her presence.
Okay.
Whoa.
Then, on that note, I'm going to attempt to do something.
She also kind of looks at you, though, when asking if there's anything you can do, and says, These flowers, as I said, they're almost all but extinct. So, while we were here, I was trying to recreate the seed I used long ago. This, holding up that seed she was tinkering on, is one of them.
Ooh.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. I just haven't planted it.
Ooh.
Okay. She's still on the ground, right?
Yeah, she's still kneeling.
Alright, I'm gonna sit next to her. I'm gonna take both of my hands and dig them into the earth.
Hmm.
And then I'm gonna cast, I can't say the fucking word. Thaumaturgy. Which,
Thaumaturgy.
yeah, which lets me... I can't recreate the flowers, but I can, like, create, like, mimics of them around her.
Hmm.
So I know that she's a god and she can probably see through my magic, but I'm trying to, like, give her a moment, you know?
Yeah. She acknowledges it and smiles.
Well, hang on, I'm not done yet. As I'm
Yeah.
casting it, I want to look at her and be like, listen, I can't dedicate to another god, but you were sent by Athena, so I have to... You're guiding us, so, you know,
You
I'm a dwarf.
misunderstand.
I'm not good at
You-
talking.
Don't understand. I was not sent by Athena.
That's
Athena
what you just said.
is the only one that managed to get me to go to heaven again.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, then you should
I
treat
am
me better.
older than Athena.
You're older than Athena?
Yeah, she said that in the
God,
story.
I really wish
The-
it wasn't
the
like
backstory.
socially unacceptable to ask a lady her age.
She's at least 5, dude. Guaranteed. 500 minutes old.
And while
know
I
what I'm
cannot
saying?
wrong you for being loyal to Athena. She is one of my closest friends in heaven.
And I'm
should
her
learn
favorite
respect.
I think it's pretty
dwarf.
lit.
I'm her favorite dwarf. So won't you do a favor for her and come back to the damn building so we can see this through?
I'll come eventually.
Fine. My flowers
hands you the- she
will
hands you-
last for an hour anyway, so she can bask in it, I guess.
She hands you the seed and gives you one request, asking you to ensure part of her legacy lives on and plant it.
Oh, I'll do.
Okay,
I'll
that
do.
was my plan anyway.
I'll do
Or-
more than that.
Or to make sure that more of the seeds can be replicated.
Oh, I'll do
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, dude, plants are plants. That's easy.
Well, I have spells that can do things like this, so okay.
I know, but also like plants are plants. That shit's easy.
So what do you want me to call this seed? Since she's handing it to me.
Just ooey seed or something.
Okay. The seed of Ooey.
I prefer to not call it ooey seed.
That's why I'm calling it the
Just
Get
Dang
in
seed of
the
Ooey.
fucking gutter. Whore.
No.
Get why? Oh my goodness.
All right,
I
I take the
I
seed
didn't get it
and
until
I
you
put it
guttered. Oh my god.
I put it where I keep my holy symbol, and I looked at Dorothea and I said, "Thanks for the fucking help," and I start walking back towards the building.
Okay, well, while he's walking back, I'm like, do you want a hug, Yui?
She looks up to you and says, "No, I'd rather just be with my creations for a bit."
Okay.
Oh, the
We'll
ranger
go
should
back
have
to the
came.
building.
The ranger should
Why?
have came
Yeah.
because he's a Pantherian.
Listen,
Wait. Oh.
you're probably right, but I don't think we needed two people there with no charisma.
Well, I got through it, and I'm a
Yeah.
fucking toothpick. So
Whatever.
Listen,
Anyways,
it's
yeah,
fine.
I'll head back to the where is it? Building?
All right, so and in that time, approximately 30 minutes have passed, like about 35 minutes. So you guys will get back just in the nick of time for this.
oh great.
If you haul ass back
Our
there.
two heaviest hitters will be just now entering the situation.
And as for while all that was going on, as for Murray and you rang.
Oh, let's go.
You orangutang.
Okay.
How have we not made that joke before? I fucking love
I
that.
made that joke every single time.
I haven't heard it. That's awesome.
Okay, so
I made that joke every time.
as this all is going, as it's getting ready, you guys can notice there's a change in the guards as they're preparing for this,
Oh god.
and a lot of people begin flooding in to this to watch this because this is their new ruler. They want to know the fuck's gonna happen.
Understandable, but also large crowds are going to make me nervous right about now.
Okay, in this last
With,
30 minutes, do you want to do anything?
Mind what I said, gentlemen.
Tenka, Kinyu, and Thorina are getting ready preparing they're in like the room right outside the balcony, right before the balcony.
Do you two boys remember what I said?
Yeah, the danger comes from within, something along those lines.
Yes. I mean, I don't want to tell you word for word what Athena told me, but I mean, that's pretty good.
Listen, I may have 16 intelligence, but that doesn't make me smart.
Okay, so
Mind the guards!
He's pretty much right about to walk out, right?
Yeah, there's about if we're gonna
Put a
go,
word on
if you
him.
guys are gonna fast forward to the speech starting, it would put him right about to walk out, and like Dorothea and Wilhelm being like right outside the gate.
Okay, I want to.
If you guys are gonna fast forward to that point, if not,
No.
it gives you a little bit of time to prepare still.
What kind of change with the guards? Like,
Yeah.
Just those guards, their shift is finished. New people show up.
okay, I
What
don't.
kind of
Is there-
change?
Like a changing of the guard, literally.
Is there
Oh,
anybody who would be
yeah.
able to tell us if they recognize those guards? Like, make sure that everybody who's showing up for their shift is actually a guard, not like an imposter in guard clothing.
Some of the maids,
Like a-
maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna go ask like some of the maids and be like, "Hey, do you not recognize any of these guards?"
Mhm.
Because, like, listen, I played the Cayo Perico heist in GTA. You know, you can wear the guard clothing to sneak into El Rubio's main compound,
Right.
and nobody catches you.
That's pretty fog.
So, like, I'm gonna like ask around and ask a couple maids, like, "Hey,
Roll
recognize-
investigation.
That's a big investigation.
ah, fuck, no, it tilted. It tilted.
You
To
need to
4,
scale
damn
the
it.
die down, man.
I know.
It's too heavy.
No, big die work good.
Okay. Since
Think
I'm
that
like,
work good, like sometimes.
You accidentally
Since I have,
picked up
like-
someone's loincloth and were disgusted, so
since
you
I have
stopped
like
looking.
an 18 intelligence, so +4 plus my proficiency, I'm gonna roll.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll my small one though.
That's probably smart.
13 plus.
Okay. They look at you. They look at you kind of like weirdly, like what the fuck? Why are you asking us? Like we're not anybody important. But you kind of see them peeking their heads out the window, being like, ooh, are there any new guards then? If they're saying that, like, are there new guards? These are maids. Come on, man. They're like,
Yeah, but
They're
like, they
horny.
might know.
They're French maids.
they kind of look out.
Are they
They
lusty
kind of
and
see like,
Argonian?
Yes.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, that's just fucking Billy and Ted. Fuck you.
What?
Yeah,
What?
they recognize them.
Oh.
Okay.
Dude, that came with like such like a real fucking
So
tone to it. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It was so genuinely like.
I know.
What's happening?
Brilliant.
I thought you were yelling at someone.
There's only 2 guards for this fucking event.
No, that's just ones I
Oh.
noticed.
Okay.
Really,
they,
it's
like-
only I only wanted to say 2 names.
That's fair.
You could have just said like, "Oh yeah, we recognize them."
That's just Bill and Ted from their
That wouldn't be as fun.
misadventures.
Billy and Ted.
Just Bill and Ted. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought you were getting. So confused.
Okay.
I can't do anything until I get this fucking gate, so.
Yeah, we're at the gate. I'm too.
So you guys are useless until the event starts.
I know! It's,
Murray and Urain, you guys gonna do anything else before it starts?
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna use a find familiar right now.
Oh,
Ooh, smart.
all right.
I'm gonna do it in the form of a hawk
Okay.
to keep an eye out for anything suspicious that might
Okay.
happen.
And I'm just gonna sit here and think while he does that.
Okay.
Get up on a rooftop. Protect your brother.
Well, I mean, I would, but you're not here.
That's a fair point.
Therena's there.
So
Serena is there.
I'm gonna take control
I
of my
still don't
familiar real
trust her.
quick as the hawk. Can I like fly around
Howky.
the place? and
He's
be-
doing that Far Cry Primal move where he scouts out with an eagle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you can look around.
What does
What are
my
you
hawk
looking
do?
for? What's your hawk looking for?
Yeah, you can look around, but what are you looking for? Every time, I love it.
I can't wait for us to have been like this
Like-
super
like, are
careful,
you-
and then Riley
are
has
you looking
nothing
for, like-
planned for the speech.
Okay,
I'm not gonna read out like a full ass fucking speech. I'll tell you like what's going on in the speech, but
Guardians,
Hold on.
I gather you here today.
I want to make sure that everyone is being accounted for and like actually like going through a procedure to get checked
Vibing.
in.
Brian, this is pre-pandemic. There are no check-ins. It's a big crowd.
Right, fine.
I need to cast check temperature on
You
you.
see- is open.
I
You see
have to
2 guards
cast-
standing outside the gate. You see 2 guards standing inside the gate. You see some more guards standing near the mansion.
Can I? How much
people
time do we still
Man,
have?
just start the event.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
come
wait.
on.
What are their internal temperatures? I'm curious now.
What did you say, Noah?
Oh, nothing. I'm just memeing.
What are the intentions of the people entering?
Shut up.
Brian, you're in the air.
Intentions? Thinking like, damn, I really hope he doesn't fuck our tax rate.
I just spit
Can
everywhere.
I wait? Hang on. I
Brian,
thought of something.
Brian, be like,
Payments.
Brian, be like, I need to find the one pog in the environment that's not a cat girl. Give me a second.
I have
What
an
were you
idea.
gonna say, Ray?
Can I roll perception to see if anyone is wearing ill-fitting clothes, like a guard?
Like one of the guards?
Okay, actually, that's
Yeah,
that's
I'm
smart. That's smart. That's
I'm
smart.
still hung up on the
On the guards?
imposter guard.
Guard disguises.
Okay, yeah, you can roll perception.
All right, I want to see if anyone is wearing ill-fitting clothes.
Well, keep it on the table, man.
Does it count?
Yeah.
Re-roll that. That was fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Who the fuck made my D20 bigger? I shrank it for a reason.
I made it bigger. I saw that I could.
Okay.
I saw the
Give me that
opportunity and I
big
took. Wow.
All right.